Hey, Clark here. I'm gonna make a Harbor Freight tool review. What you see here is a U.S. General tool cart, pretty much. I think they sell for $150 or a little bit more. I get this for Christmas. I've had it for a while, and you know, it is a very well-made cart. Very stiff drawers. Not let me stiff. I just mean they're real sturdy. And this one is the rolling one. Got nice. Can't see it, but casters are really nice on it. Now with the Lowe's and some of the Cobalt stuff, it's not even made as good as these. So, you know, I'd highly recommend it. It's all powder coated. It's got a little shelf, and I bought a little tool or paper towel rack for it. It's got little screwdriver holes or whatever can fit in those holes, and got a little, that's a voltage meter or something, Harbor Freight voltage meter. Got it for free. This little perks they do, free day type of, buy something you get something free. It's got a lock. This is just a general lock. It's got two main drawers in it. These are also Harbor Freight containers. Hold on just a second. Turn that light back on. See if I can turn it back on. It's kind of hard to see anything without that light over here. It's got a little storage compartment under here. But able to, you know what? I need light in here. So I can't move that. That's better. My big funky medical looking light. I got a battery charger from Harbor Freight. It works good. It's got an emergency start on it. I haven't actually used it that much, so don't take my word for it. This card I've used a lot, so you can take my word for it on that. Got Harbor Freight knee pads back here. They work real well. If you're wondering, it does come with those black mats in the bottom of them. Of each drawer has them already cut and everything. The only mat you put in is the top mat, I think. I don't even know if you put that in, but when assembling this, pretty much everything you have to assemble except the cabinet itself. Let me see if I can put this back. I won't spend too much time on this, mainly because I got some other Harbor Freight tools on the cover. But it locks real well, and you know, it's real sturdy. It wobbles just a little bit just when you pull it, but once you get it in one spot, it works pretty good. And the wheels lock. And that's pretty much it for this. I highly recommend it. It's just as good as a Snap-on, I think. I know Snap-on has some other parts that make it better and heavier duty stuff, but it's a cart. It's going to get dirty. Who cares? And also got this Drill Master grinder. If you notice, it's missing its button. And I think that's review people have said a lot, how the buttons pop out. Well, that's the only problem I've had with it. And all it is the retainment clip broke. See if I can pull it up here. Pull this back, and there's a retainment ring that would go in there and just snap. All you have to do is take that cover off and put another one in it. But all I do, I could return it, but more than likely the next one I get is going to do the same thing. But if you want to put another blade in it, just put it in, and it still works. It just pops out. And I've used this grinder a lot. We bought a DeWalt wheel for it. I was that low that I needed one, so I put up the money. I did have the older model of this, and I actually liked it better. It had more power, but I never used it for really hard stuff, and I used this one through some hard stuff. So it's a little underpowered for certain things, but it still gets the job done. Just takes maybe an extra minute or two, depending on what you're doing. I'll show you in a minute what I was cutting with it. While I'm over here, I'll just finish it. But that's the overview of it. And remember, when you get these, it does come with the thing to take that off, but when you get these, this exact model, more than likely the buttons are going to pop out, but no big deal. They're going to probably pop out anyways. Let's see if I can move this stupid cart. And over here, I have this drill bit set from Harbor Freight, and I think it's around $40 or something. But highly recommend it too. You know, I was drilling through some 1/4 inch steel, spraying it throughout it, but WD-40, but and it didn't dull out at all. I think I used these big bits for that. I haven't used really that many of them, but I think I used that one. It's a little grimy, but didn't dull out at all. Still very sharp. Highly recommend them. Some of them I don't know if I would recommend, but this set I would. It's the more higher end ones they have, more expensive ones. The case is real crappy and flimsy though. Pulling it up, sometimes this thing pops out. Yeah, you can see what I mean by crappy. But you know, you use it, you're going to get it dirty. Who cares? I think that pretty much finishes what some of the stuff. You know, I got some wire brushes from Harbor Freight, but that's nothing you can really make a video on. But yeah, if you're going to buy one of these, highly recommend it. Get it on a sale day where you can get it for $10. I think they got it probably twice a month at this rate. And they keep having more and more of them. But I'm going to show you what I did with that grinder. Hopefully you can even see it. I don't know, you might not be able to even see it. I can't do it one-handed. If I can't pull it off here. Bear with me. Let me try to show this thing I made using that grinder. Here it is. It was a homemade kiln I made out of a propane tank. And you can't see it, but about 1/4 inch steel, quarter inch steel, I guess you would call it. And, cut the whole top off. Cut the whole top off of it. And it did real well on that. Ended up getting all blade. It really wore the blade down, but it doesn't really matter. And cut the little slabs or the little guard off. And I also used it to see if you can't see the hole there. I don't know if you can see it. I think you might be. If you could see it, there's a hole there, probably about 2.5 inches. No, about 2 inches wide. I used that grinder to cut that too, along with this drill bits. And it drilled through a propane tank fine. So that's my review. I'm gonna get one of their drill press things a little bit. My other review, I guess, I haven't really used them too much. The jaw pullers. Or they're not the jaw pullers, but they're pullers, you know, flywheels, pulleys, whatever. Those work fine, you know, you can't really go wrong with metal. It's just like the wrenches. I got the wrenches made just as good as Craftsman. I dropped them on the ground, hit them on the ground. The chrome isn't cheap on them. It's nice thick chrome, it doesn't scratch easily. Really nice set. I think it's like maybe $9 for this set, but pretty much covers it. You know, I recommend a lot of their stuff. Some of the stuff, you know, these grinders, they work good. If you want to spend $70 on a DeWalt, go ahead. But by the time these start breaking, even if it's after the warranty, they usually honor their warranty and give you another one. So I'm not going to say they do, but also use that grinder to grind down this piece of aluminum I had that I used in that kiln last time that I made. Froze in the crucible before I can actually dump it, so, you know, try to just grind it down to make it shiny. But, yeah, I'll have some videos on my mowers sometime. Not tonight. Well, I might make them tonight, I don't know, but it won't be in this video. So, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just ask me, or if you want me to make another video about an individual thing or what to do. I will say, before you get these grinders, take the gearbox off, or just this cover right here so you can see the gears and grease them up. Now, since that spring is out, I can just get like I might be able to get a grease fitting kind of screwed in there partially, so I can just grease it from the top and don't have to take it off. But if you're going to do that, and if you can do that, I want it screwed in all the way to where it hits the gears, so you have to watch out for that. So comment, rate, subscribe, ask questions like I said before.